Hello guys, this is Mahin from Oxygen Educare and welcome back to the solving of IGCSE Maths B May 25 paper 2R. We're at question 4 now. So let's start. The nth term of a sequence is given by 2n square minus 5. So it means that if we need to find any term, we can just put the value of n as that term and we will have that value. So let's look at question number A, for example. Find the difference between the third term and the seventh term of the sequence. So to find the difference between the third term and the second term, we need to first find those terms. So to find the third term, we'll just put the value of n as 3 and we will get the third term, which is 18 minus 5 equals 13. And to get the seventh term, we'll just put the value of n as 7 and we'll get the seventh term. 49, 98 minus 5, which is 93. And question A told us to find the difference between the third and the seventh term. So to find the difference, we'll just subtract the seventh term from the third term to get the difference between the terms. So this is the answer to question number 4, part A. Now let's move on to part B of question number 4. A different sequence is generated after the first term. The sequence is generated by using the rule multiply the previous term by d and then add 2. The first term of the sequence is 2x minus 1. The second term of the sequence is 4x plus 9. The third term of the sequence is 20x minus 11. Given that 2x minus 1 is greater than 0, find the value of d. Now, this question does not mention if this series is an arithmetic sequence or a geometric sequence. So we cannot work with any of those formulas. We'll just have to rely on the information given. Now, this question states that multiply after the first term, the sequence is generated by using the rule multiply the previous term by d and then add 2. The first term of the sequence is 2x minus 1. So, if we multiply this term by d and then add 2, we should be getting the second term. As the question states, we multiply the previous term with d and then add 2 to get the next term. Again, if we multiply d with the second term and then add 2, we should be getting the third term, as the question states. So we have two equations of d and x, which is d into 2x minus 1 plus 2 equals to 4x plus 9, and d into 4x plus 9 plus 2 equals to 20x minus 11. So as we have two equations of d and x, we can figure them out by solving them simultaneously. Now we can simplify it by writing 2x minus 1 and taking the 2 to that side, plus 7, and we can isolate d here and take the 2x minus 1 as divide. Also, we can do the same thing here. It's 20x minus 13. D equals to 20x minus 13 divided by 4x plus 9. To get two equations of d, 4x plus 7 by 2x minus 1 and 20x minus 13 divided by 4x plus 9. Now, if we substitute the value of d one to the other, we get the equations 4x plus 7 divided by 2x minus 1 equals to 20x minus 13 divided by 4x plus 9. Now we can solve this equation just by cross multiplying them. The 2x minus 1 here goes to the other side and multiplies. 4x plus 1 goes to the other side and multiplies. So 4x plus 7 into 4x plus 9. equals to 20x plus minus 13 into 2x minus 1. So if we simplify this equation, we get the equation 16x squared plus 4x 36x plus 28x plus 63 equals to, and if we simplify this, we get 40x squared minus 20x minus 26x plus 13. Simplifying them further gives us 16x squared plus 64x plus 63 equals to 40x squared minus 46x plus 13. Now we need to take all of the things on one side so we can solve it through quadratic equation. Let's take them to the other side. We get 24x squared minus 110x minus 50 equals to 0. And we've put them in a quadratic calculator, or if we use the equation, if we use the quadratic equation, we get x equals to 5 or x equals to minus 5 by 12. Now we have two values of x, but the question states that given that 2x minus 1 has to be greater than 0, so 2x has to be greater than 1 and x has to be greater than half. As x has to be greater than half, we cannot be taking any negative value, so this value is wrong. So we will be taking x equals to 5, and if we put x equals to 5 in any of the equations containing d, we will get the answer for d. So d equals to 4x plus 7 divided by 2x minus 1. And putting the value of x as 5, we'll get 4 into 5 plus 7, 2 into 5 minus 1, and d equals to 27 divided by 9. So the value of d equals to 3. So this is the answer for the value of d. We have shown all our workings, and if you guys have any questions about this, please comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as possible.